Hello to all of you Warp Stars, my name is the Blanamore. Welcome to Sonic Forces on the PlayStation 4. So you might be wondering, if you've been following me for a while, why are you doing another playthrough on Sonic Forces? Well, you see, I went back and watched my playthrough on Sonic Forces, and I personally feel like I did a poor job of, doing commentary and stuff like that. I was basically humming everything. That was my first time ever playing the game. I was just humming all the songs, and I felt like, that's probably not the best thing I would do, so we'll probably just go ahead and redo this entire game, and with better commentary, stuff like that. So yeah, this is Sonic Forces on the PlayStation 4. My PC is not doing too well on Sonic Forces, so I decided I'll pick up the PlayStation 4 version, so that way we can, do stuff like, okay, actually, before we do that, I'm gonna install some DLC, so I'll be right back. Okay, now we're back and I installed the DLC, so in a little bit we'll play Episode Shadow, but first I'm gonna head into the options, see if everything is as it should be. Alright, we got hard, English, we're gonna turn hints off for this playthrough, so we'll go ahead and confirm that, and we're gonna go ahead and start a new game, and we're gonna be playing on the hard difficulty, because we have played a Sonic game before. So yeah, I'm basically playing through this again, except, I'm gonna do better commentary, not sing the entire time, stuff like that. So we'll be playing all the main 30 levels along with Episode Shadow, so let's go ahead and get started.
Sonic, how I hate him. And all of that loathing has been focused into this invincible instrument of destruction. Every defeat, every humiliation at the Hedgehog's hands will be returned 1,000-fold by my unstoppable creation. This is my dream come true. With this invention, I can expand the Eggman Empire across the globe and conquer the world!
The boss means business this time.
Alright, so apparently the boss means business this time, and we're headed to Lost Valley, the first stage of this game. So
Eggman's forces are surging into the city. We need you here now.
Hold on, Tails. I'm on my way.
alright, we're heading right into the game. Okay, so we're running through Green Hill once again, and basically how this game plays is it's another one of those sequels to the Boost series.
That thing. I guess all kinds of things show up when your neighborhood turns into a desert. Cleanup's gonna be a chore.
So yeah, this is another game in the Boost series of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's where Sonic has the boost.
There's sand everywhere. Green Hill's looking a lot more like Sand Hill right now.
So yeah, as you can see, Green Hill has been completely covered in sand, so there's like nothing left here. There's like nothing left of Green Hill. It's just like complete sand everywhere. But yeah, this game plays just like the previous Boost games, except, it's a little bit more simplified this time around. So yeah, that was stage 1. Honestly, pretty simple stuff, so we kind of blazed through it pretty quickly. And we got S rank, so that's pretty good.
Is everyone okay?
We are, thanks to you. Cutting it kind of close, though, pal.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I roll. Okay, let's finish this, Eggman.
It will be your finish, Sonic. Behold the power of my ultimate masterpiece!
Huh? Shadow, it's you? Zavok! Metal! Chaos! Huh?
Whoa, this guy is faster than Sonic.
Whoa!
else. Gotta scan him and figure this out.
What are you? How are you doing? Go!
Nice.
Tails? I need to know what's going on with this guy.
I'm trying, Sonic, but these readings are all messed up. They don't make any sense.
Go! Running out of time here, Tails! Go!
Sonic!
Eggman's army is unstoppable. Without Sonic, the people are losing hope and giving into despair.
Despair is a luxury we don't have.
I still dream that Sonic is with us. Do you think he might be...
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist. Sonic is gone, Amy, and Tails has just lost it. If we're going to win, we have to do it without them.
Silver's right. We've been hoping for a miracle these past 6 months, but I'm afraid we have to make our own miracle.
Eggman's army has everyone terrified. If we want the people to rally, we have to show them that strength doesn't just come from numbers.
Not everyone is terrified. Isn't a new recruit joining us today?
Yes, a survivor from the city, right?
I'm accessing the file now.
So Sonic has been defeated, which means that basically the entire world has been taken over by Eggman, apparently. So now we're gonna have to, you know, a new recruit is joining, which is our own custom character, fan-made. So we're gonna have to, I'm just gonna go ahead and build my character that I always use whenever I play this game. We're gonna go normal skin color, we're gonna go hedgehog, we're gonna have this eye shape, and we're gonna have purple eyes, we're gonna have a purple body. Let's see where the perfect purple is. I'll probably go with this purple. I like this voice the most, and I usually like the breakdance, so looks great. This is our character right here.
Knuckles, what's the sit rep, Commander?
Happy to see you're all still alive. Eggman's forces have chewed through our defenses at Green Hill, and the resistance in the city is reporting that whatever it is that finished Sonic... Sorry, I'm still not used to saying that. Whatever it is has got them running in fear. All except for this brave kid who survived the battle and made it here in one piece. Meet our newest recruit.
Doesn't look like much.
Neither do you, Charmy, but I still managed to find a use for your pointy butt. Here, kid, take this. We're depending on you. Okay, let's get going, everybody. The world's not gonna save itself.
Right!
So it appears that Eggman has taken over the entire world, and our custom hero seems to be our only hope. You can now play as Shadow the Hedgehog in previous stages and use Super Sonic in previous stages. So yeah, this is basically the main menu of the game right here. Press triangle and you can access all the stages in a more traditional, stage select, or you have this world map which you can spin the globe with the joystick, and you can aim at a stage. You can also press options to go back to the title, or we can press OK to head on to the next level, which is exactly what we're going to do right here.
I just received some incredible news. Sonic is alive!
No way! That's excellent!
What? Oh, thank goodness! I knew it! I knew it!
He's captured in the orbiting prison. My spy there says he's in a solitary confinement cell, and they've been torturing him for months.
That's horrible! We have to rescue him!
Plan's already happening, Amy. I've got a squad on the way to the spaceport and the chemical plant to borrow a shuttle. Come on, guys. Who's up for an old-school style jailbreak?
Alright, we're going to be heading on to Spaceport. If you press the square button, then you can call in a rental avatar from around the internet, which, you know, you can download other people's fan-made characters. You can use them specifically for one level. I don't think you can choose between a certain selection of fan-made characters, but we'll probably demonstrate that later. But for now, let's head into Spaceport. So yeah, it's been revealed that Sonic is alive, and honestly, I'll give my opinion, it kind of destroys the sense of hopelessness that this world is supposed to bring.
My team's engaging the enemy in the orbital tunnel. I think we can hold them off for now. No, wait! Watch out! The masked one's here. The monster that took down Sonic.
Stay focused, Rookie. We're off to find a shuttle.
Alright, so we're here in Spaceport trying to find a shuttle. That way we can go ahead and go into wherever Sonic is. So basically the custom avatar plays similarly to Sonic, except he actually, you know, doesn't have a boost, and he has Wisp-Ons instead. So using Wisp-Ons, you can get to areas you normally would not be able to get to, so you can do stuff like that.
It's carrying supplies. I don't think it's armed or anything.
Alright, so I am taking things a little bit slowly for this first little bit of the game. I'll probably, you know, speed things up in a little bit. I'm just kind of showcasing how the game plays for those, you know, who have not played Sonic Forces before. So, yeah, right here we have a quick time event where you have to press the A button right when the two circles line up perfectly. So that's how you basically play those sections right there.
Let's head in while SPO keeps them busy.
Need a shuttle to get to Sonic in time.
Alright, so yeah, we gotta make it to Sonic in time.
Grab a shuttle before they sound the alert.
So basically, in 2D sections, he basically plays exactly the same, you know, as he would if he were in, you know, 3D, except, you know, it's a 2D plane. Not much interesting stuff happening, but, you know, it is what it is. So here we have this last little stretch of the stage where we have this grind rail section.
Hurry it up, Rookie! Get out of there as soon as everyone's aboard! Step on it!
So in grind rail sections, you can use either the two bumpers or flick the left stick in the direction you want to switch grind rails to. It's basically how those play. So, you know, you can kind of decide how you want to play those sections out. But there we go. That was Spaceport. And now we found the shuttle. So now we can move on to the next stage. So now we can customize our avatar a little bit more, which we'll work on that later. I downloaded the Sonic t-shirt DLC, so this is Ghost Town right here. This is our first classic Sonic level, so we'll go ahead and jump right into this.
That should have done it. I couldn't figure it out for you, buddy. I'm sorry I wasn't smart enough. Huh? Whoa! Chaos! Sonic, help me! Sonic? You're alive! Wait, what? Oh, you're that Sonic from another dimension, aren't you? Right, that makes sense, I think. Do you know how you got here? Maybe the power that Eggman is using is somehow affecting other dimensions. Which might work to our advantage. I mean, everything happens for a reason, right? We need to save the world, and maybe that's why you're here, to help save the world. Either way, it's still good to see you, Sonic. Heck, it's good to see any Sonic.
So I've always thought it was a little weird that, you know, Tails couldn't fight Chaos in that scene. But yeah, this is classic Sonic.
Enemies could be lying in wait, so watch your step. Get the feeling Eggman has some tricks up his sleeve.
So yeah, classic Sonic has returned from this game. I'm assuming due to the success from Sonic Generations, but his inclusion is a little bit bizarre in my opinion. But I mean, it is what it is. I don't personally, if I were to give my little opinion, I think he's probably the worst gameplay style in this game, simply because
They've made a total mess of this place. We have to stop Eggman and end this war quick.
to me simply because I don't know, he doesn't really have a real reason to be here. Also, the fact that his gameplay in general just doesn't, it's not that fun in this version of, or in this Sonic game. It worked best in Sonic Mania and the classic Sonic games. Heck, it didn't even really work that well in Sonic Generations, which, you know, that game was very successful, and that's the reason why he came back in this game. But I don't know, it's just a little bizarre that he's in this game to begin with. But I mean, it is what it is. We beat that stage. We beat stage 3, and result, we can get some new items for our avatar. So from this point onward, when you complete stages or complete certain objectives, oh, hold on.
There is no reason to resist. The Savior is no I can taste your terror, child. All that anxiety and doubt. It's delicious. Give in to your fear. Flee screaming, and I'll let you live.
So that's kind of the past of the custom hero. Basically, a lot of his fighting members just kind of died there.
Rouge! It's about time. How's Sonic doing?
He's been better. They're getting ready to banish him into space.
What? You can't be serious!
Eggman's been keeping Sonic alive all this time. He's been waiting to show him his completed empire before banishing him.
Torturing Sonic just to pass the time. Oh, that's low, even for Eggman.
Eggman got wind of our rescue plan and is moving forward with his plan ahead of schedule. The clock is ticking, boss. But we don't even know where he's being held captive. Yes, we do. Eggman rebuilt the Death Egg. That's where he's keeping Sonic.
The Death Egg? Oh man, that's not good.
None of this is good, Vector. That's why it's called war. You all know what to do. Let's go get Sonic.
So that's a little bit weird. Torturing Sonic is low for Eggman. You're speaking to the guy who blew up half of the moon. Yeah, torturing, yeah, sure, torturing is pretty low for Eggman. So, yeah, this is the second stage for the Avatar, which is Prison Hall. We'll go ahead and jump right into this right here. Alright, I'm retrying this, so...
Forces are busy dealing with enemies. It looks like you took the best route. It's up to you to save Sonic now. Find him.
So yeah, our objective is to find Sonic in one of the cells. So yeah, right here we kind of have a new little mechanic for the Avatar, which he will automatically use his grappling hook to drift around tight corners. So yeah, you can do stuff like that. Right here is where our first red ring, or our second red ring, is located. So yeah.
Sonic is probably there too. Security is tight, so stay on your toes.
Alright, so yeah, we're gonna blaze through this.
To fight our way out, they've got us pinned down.
I will say, for just like a casual run through of this game, the burst Wispawn is really powerful because you can just mow down enemies with this thing by holding the R2 button.
Until recently, it appears that many of our brethren were held here.
That's one more thing Eggman will answer for.
So if I'm not commentating, sometimes I'm letting the dialogue play because, you know, in case some people, you know, haven't really heard it, there's sometimes we'll all talk over that, just, you know, if I want to say something. But this is the last section right here, quick stepping section, so
Presence. He's close.
so we're gonna have to quick step here, and we got the last red ring, so we can finish this stage perfectly, and hopefully we got an S rank. We got 549 rings. So this game, like, just loves to just hand out rings to you like it's candy, and they're everywhere in this game. There are no lives, so they do not give you an extra life this time around. So, yeah, I actually kind of like the decision of them having no lives, because, I don't know, if you got a game over in this game anyway, you would just have to restart the level. So, I mean, having, you know, just kind of having a life system would be really unnecessary, so I think it was a smart decision to just cut lives completely. So yeah, I think I like that decision quite a bit. So yeah, right here we have our first boss against, well, the game tells you, so let's just go ahead and get into it.
This is the end, Sonic.
Oh, hey, sounds like the party started. Want to let me go and join in? No? Of course not. You hate fun. Whoa. Oh, wow. The end, huh? Let's see you try something now that I'm free.
Foolish hedgehog. Getting out of your chains does not make you free. Now, come and face the inevitable.
Ha! The only thing inevitable here is my foot kicking your butt.
Interesting how it doesn't look like Sonic is very much hurt at all. He's still as cocky as ever, so this is the boss fight against Zavik right here. He's on a gigantic bee, and it appears we have been released from prison in a way.
It's this
Come out and fight me yourself and I'll mop you up real quick.
impudent runt. I'm going to savor watching you suffer.
So this is the first boss right here. It's a very simple boss fight. Basically, you just have to dodge the enemies and, you know, watch for Zavik's attack. And it's really simple what you have to do here. You just have to wait for him to pound, and then you can start homing attacking him like this. When I saw playthroughs for this game, I saw a lot of people getting confused because people did think you had to jump up in order to actually hit Zavik when he stomps the ground, which, I mean, I can see why. I'm surprised I managed to figure it out by myself. But yeah, it's quite interesting. So yeah, you're gonna see several examples in this game where it's like they'll have this really intense dialogue, like Sonic being tortured or something, and then later things are just perfectly fine. So we kind of saw that with Tails too, when they showed, oh, Tails has completely lost it. In the next scene, he's perfectly fine trying to fix E123 Omega. So yeah, you could kind of expect that in some certain scenes. So yeah, Zavik is almost being taken down. He's trying to attack us with his little bee stinger from the robot. So yeah. Right here, he's going to pound one last time, and I say one last time because we're about to beat the mess out of this man right here. Like, seriously, look at Sonic. He's doing some crazy stuff.
Lose to the likes of you again.
That was a blast. Bring some chili dogs next time.
See, look at him. He's still as cocky as ever. Like, seriously, he just completely obliterated Zavik there. And, now he's cracking jokes about chili dogs, so I don't know if he's been tortured that much. So yeah, but there we go. That was the Zavik boss fight. We got a new Wispawn, just a lightning Wispawn. I can showcase that in the next sample we have for the Avatar. And we got a lot of clothing, so you can just hold the action button to skip over a huge chunk of it.
It's that sound again. Whoa, it's not time for thinking, it's time for running!
So suddenly, Zavik disappears, and now the whole place is crumbling. Wonder what could be happening with Zavik. Zavok, however you pronounce it. But anyway, we're going to be heading into Egg Gate. Now, this is an interesting level for sure. It has some pretty sweet music, I gotta say.
Yes, they found out I escaped. Oh well, time to kiss this yawn fest goodbye.
Alright, so it turns out...
Whoa, we're off planet. I guess anyone who crosses Eggman gets a one-way trip to space. No way I'm sticking around here. There's nothing to run on.
So it turns out we are in outer space. Pretty sure a lot of us knew that whenever we heard Death Egg anyway. So yeah, this is Egg Gate. Lots of 2D sections right here. So there's a boost in that capsule to the left, but I'll just go ahead and kind of skip over it.
They had me locked up on the Death Egg. This big ball of scrap just won't stay destroyed. I'll be out of here in no time, though. Just wait and see, Eggman.
So that's a very interesting part, because you can see in the distance that there is the Death Egg, yet Sonic says he was locked up on the Death Egg, which he was. So what happened? Are there two Death Eggs or something? That's been something I've been wondering ever since day one release of this game.
I can swim out into space. I know. I'll just grab a shuttle. The one I came in on must be around here somewhere. I could do with a little space cruise on my way home.
Alright, so now we're going to try and find a shuttle, apparently. So, however, looks like we get a free pass.
Man, they're packing a lot of firepower. Still, it doesn't matter if they can't land their shots. Here goes nothing.
With good timing, you can get perfect on these shots. If you don't hit these two, you will in fact die, or you will lose a life. But you don't lose a life, you just die in this game. So yeah, now we're skydiving for a very quick skydiving section, and that was actually the end of the level. So yeah, that was Egg Gate. I will say it's a decently fun level. There weren't too many 3D sections. I mean, it's not the worst level in the game, but it's not the best either, because mainly the 3D sections consisted of like grind railing and stuff. So it doesn't really make it my favorite level in the game, but I mean, it's not the worst one either. So yeah, that's what I have to say about that, basically.
Easy there. Everything's cool. Are you here to rescue me? Mm-hmm. Can't tell you how much I appreciate it. It's been a while since I've seen a friendly face.
Hey, Rookie, you still in one piece?
Oh, sure. Don't even bother to ask how I am.
Sonic!
Amy?
I'm so glad!
Hold up, Amy.
Is there an exit around here?
Think we'll be close. We just get on that egg in a hurry.
Your concern is touching, Knuckles.
Sonic, finding you alive is the best news we've had in months. And here's the bad news. Our intel indicates Eggman's got a weapons factory in Green Hill, pumping out munitions for his war effort.
A factory? We can't take out Eggman's home base in Metropolis if he's got a factory supplying him.
No kidding. Look, Sonic, I know you just got back, but we're spread thin. Can you take care of this? We need that factory in Green Hill destroyed. Take the Rookie with you.
You sure about this? The kid was shaking like a leaf the whole time we were at the Death Egg.
That's because it's cold in space. The factory is nice and warm.
It will be when it's burnt to the ground. Sonic, you take the lead. Rookie, just make sure you take good notes.
I got 6 months of payback I'm just dying to spend. This sounds like a good start.
No way, I don't need to take notes. I'm perfectly fine. Also, why would I be shaking on the leg? Shaking. Why would I be shaking a whole bunch on the death egg when clearly in Prison Hall I was looking all cool and stuff? Anyway, before we head to stage 7, this is the avatar customization menu right here. So you can head right here to the fitting room. You can customize your hats and stuff, so you can like equip some stuff on your head if you'd like to. You can wear this crown, but we're just gonna go basic. I'll upgrade some stuff over time, but right now I'm gonna equip some different stuff like gloves, for example. Actually, we'll keep the same gloves. What I want to change is my footwear, so we'll keep this on for now. And for body, you know, I kind of like this Pumpkin Hill t-shirt. We also got the Sonic t-shirts. It's interesting how they incorporated a very, very popular meme into an official Sonic the Hedgehog game, so that's pretty interesting. We also got bodysuits, which can sometimes just flat out change your skin overall, which is quite interesting, but we'll stick with normal. You can also rechange your stuff like your skin color, eye color, body color, victory pose, but you can't change your fur color again, which is a little bit interesting. So you can also change your wisp spawn, which we're going to do. We're going to change the lightning wisp spawn for this stage. So yeah, you can also save certain outfits by pressing the square button. You can save outfits and wear them again. So yeah, that's basically how the avatar customization works. So we can go ahead and jump into stage 7, which is Arsenal Pyramid. You can also call in a rental avatar if you feel like it, but I think for now I'll just showcase the level itself. So this is an interesting new gameplay style called the tag team mode.
This factory is inside the pyramid. I can send reinforcements if you don't think you can handle it.
No need. The two of us are more than enough. We'll blitz the place and open up a path for the resistance. Right, partner?
That is indeed right. So yeah, this is tag team. It is a combination of both the Avatar and Sonic.
For us to team up. It doesn't matter what obstacles they put in our way. We'll blow past everything they throw at us.
Right here, we have a new mechanic called the double boost, where we go really, really fast in this somewhat automated section.
Yeah, that's how it's done. We've got unstoppable speed and timing. We just have to keep this up.
We can basically just move like left and right and also jump in those sections, but I guess they're pretty fun, I suppose. So yeah, and we're skydiving right here, dodging some lasers and stuff, so it's a little bit difficult. And this is what the lightning wisp does. You can travel across trails. We can travel across trails of rings like the Light Dash in the Sonic Adventure games, and also just recent 3D installments in general. So it's pretty nice to see that they have all that stuff back. If we go back here, there's a little fun little section where we can platform up here. So yeah, and I also really like the music that plays in here. The music for Sonic Forces is pretty fantastic stuff in my opinion. So glad to see that they delivered at least most of the tracks, and I think are pretty good in this game. So we can now boost our way through this, and we get a nice red ring for that.
That was a cakewalk.
I don't know why I was even worried.
However, that is unfortunately the end of the stage. And I gotta say, it is pretty unfortunate because stages in this game are rather short in comparison to other Sonic the Hedgehog games like Sonic Generations, Sonic Adventure 2 even, and especially Sonic Heroes. Stages were long in Sonic Heroes, but in Sonic Forces they range from 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Like, that's probably the max a stage length goes. I mean, there are longer stages, but we'll get into that later.
Inside the mystic jungle. Silver is fighting him, or it, or whatever. hurry!
Guys, it's him!
I'm looking forward to a second round with this guy.
It appears that this mysterious foe has appeared in the luminous forest, so we must chase him down in the next stage, luminous forest, like I just mentioned.
Eggman's forces are scattering bombs like confetti!
We can't go on like this!
The whole place is going up in flames! Not the kind of fireworks I like.
Alright, so we must go ahead and chase down, we gotta go ahead and chase down, this mysterious foe. That way he doesn't get away and Silver is busy fighting him. So yeah, we gotta make it over there quick. In Luminous Forest. So the music here is really good around here. However, the stage itself, not so much. Right here we have an alternate pathway that we can take, which is a lot faster. And we have to homing attack these enemies in the sky. So we can continue boosting here.
We can't hold any longer! You've done plenty. Great job!
I located that unknown enemy. They're in the ruins up ahead.
Great, Amy! I'll make sure everyone's efforts weren't in vain.
Alright, let's keep going. So right here, we have another quick time event.
Radar. Something from the jungle?
Alright, looks like this giant snake is about to take a huge bite out of us, but since we're Sonic, we're not about to let that happen, are we?
Fight.
You're so gonna regret that. Hedgehogs don't make good snacks.
But he still got us anyway. However, hedgehogs apparently are not good snacks, so he's gonna spit us out anyway. I suppose he'll be nice for one day. But anyway, that was Luminous Forest. Yeah, that was a minute and 30-second level, or about even less. It's a pretty short level. Not really short and sweet, but I mean, it is what it is. It's a level, so we'll take it. And we are getting lots of clothing items because we got S rank on this stage, so yeah, outfitter for sure. Alright, so now we're going to be fighting Infinite.
This wasn't part of my agenda, but I'm always happy to crush a hero. It keeps the rabble in line, shows them that there is no hope.
Does anyone but you believe your lies? Huh.
Time to tag out, Silver. I got it from here.
Well, look who's back from the dead. The little blue savior. But what's that I smell? You reek of fear. Glad to see I left an impression.
That's not fear. I ran all the way over here. And you haven't left an impression. I don't know anything about you, not even your name.
You may call me Infinite. In the brief moments that remain to you.
Oh, great. See, Infinite? Now we're getting to know each other. So, what's your favorite color? Do you like long, romantic walks on the beach? What's the source of your power? You can skip the first two questions if you like.
The source of my power is none of your concern.
Sorry, but you've just got to share the secret of your power with me. I insist.
Your insistence is futile.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Sonic, you okay?
Alright, seems like we're about to get into another fight with Infinite, so yeah, this is the boss against Infinite, and it appears that we seem to be running on a giant snake.
Haven't you seen a hedgehog before? Come on, I'll show you my spines.
Alright, so this is a very simple fight. Basically what we're doing is boosting up to him, and then we're gonna hit him with that nice and quick homing attack. So we don't really even give him a chance to attack, really. Except right here he's gonna try and fake us out, but really all we have to do is homing attack to the end of the, you know, he's hiding behind all of his little clones.
Fighting Let's see how many seconds you last.
Payback time at last!
However, we are literally about to destroy this man because he is very, very weak. You can just, at this point, you can just couple free hits on him until his last phase right here where he summons a ton of clones. But it's also very simple. We just have to homing attack to the back.
Your abilities exceed your previous data.
Unlike mechs, I can grow. I get more powerful every second.
I will teach you to hold that tongue next time. You can count on it.
Yeah, that was honestly a very simple boss fight. We didn't really even give him a chance to attack at all. He does have some moves that he has, but you know, we were just too fast to even let him land a hit on us. So we kind of destroyed that boss. Yeah, that was pretty. Yeah, I even get rewarded for beating it within like 85 seconds, and with an S rank. It was crazy. But anyway, let's move on.
Well, you've improved since the last time, but you will still lose. As I predicted, you're not even worth the effort to finish off.
I gotta figure out the secret of his power.
Very foolish mistake, Infinite. You could have finished him, and all the problems would have been solved. Like, seriously. That's a pretty ridiculous move by Infinite, so...
He failed Sonic. Well, I mean this world, Sonic. And Eggman's monster got him. But you're here now. It's like the world needs a Sonic. Any Sonic to keep things in balance. If we defeat Eggman, this war will be over. And if we can figure out the secret to his power, maybe we can get you home. Hey, the sensor is picking up Eggman. Let's hurry.
Alright, so we're headed to Green Hill. I mean, actually Green Hill. As Classic Sonic. Yeah, remember these two? So yeah.
Find Eggman quick.
Forget what I just did there. I died to the first enemy. So yeah, this is Green Hill with Classic Sonic.
This area is still relatively undamaged. Enemy is here somewhere. You'd better be on your guard, Sonic.
So this song is interesting. Like, seriously, when this song was first revealed, people just absolutely hated it. And I will say it's definitely not the best tune in this game at all. But oh dear, I'm kind of messing up a little bit around here. So yeah. This level also shows just how not good Classic Sonic's physics are with some tight platforming, like right there. So yeah. And we get a ton of rings right here we can pick up. So yeah, we'll just keep moving along this little path.
This is Green Hill, right? Something is wrong.
So a lot of examples in level design, you'll see where like you kind of make a mistake, but the game will just instantly just like give you a pass on it. It's like, oh, you fell, but here's the trampoline. We'll get you back up. And it's like, I want to be punished. I made a mistake. That's that's an interesting choice, but yeah.
Close. Be careful, Sonic.
So that was it. That was Classic Sonic's Green Hill, and that was a beautiful level. Like graphically, this game graphically, I will say, looks really good. But that was not that great of a level. Like in terms of Classic Sonic level design, it just wasn't that good. But I'm not going to try and ramble about this game too much. I'll give my opinions at the end of the game. But yeah, that was Classic Sonic's Green Hill level right there. So now, immediately following, we have a Classic Sonic boss fight. And those are SOS missions. We'll explain those probably later. So let's get into this boss fight.
And with that, the disposal of the Phantom Ruby prototypes is complete.
It was a defective model. It could only record the DNA of the one that triggered it.
Only a being with my strength of will could ever activate it.
It doesn't matter now with the lab locked down in Mystic Jungle. Which reminds me, didn't you run into Sonic there after he escaped?
Yes, but he was powerless against me. There is no need for concern.
You let the hedgehog live? That is a great source of concern.
For you, perhaps. He has beaten you for decades, yet I defeated him in our first encounter.
Phantom Ruby prototypes? And Sonic is alive?
What is it?
Nothing. We move forward with the plan.
Of course! When it's complete, the resistance will be erased. The world will be nothing but ashes, from which a glorious Eggman Empire will rise.
And the resistance will yield to the Phantom Ruby's power. All will submit.
What? You? I don't have time for this.
So Infinite is a big liar. We absolutely destroyed his butt in the last boss fight, but all that aside, it's the Eggman boss fight right here, and it seems fairly simple. It's like the first. It's a very classic boss fight, pun entirely not intended.
To surpass expectations is the ultimate of genius. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
But I kind of lied because the Egg Dragoon just pops out of nowhere. And now Eggman is just going absolutely insane on us. Because he pulls the Egg Dragoon, you know, the final boss of Sonic Unleashed out of nowhere. Well, actually, one of the final bosses. Y'all know what the final boss of Sonic Unleashed is. At least, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know.
Sonic from another dimension. Still, this Egg Dragoon has only lost 10% of its combat strength.
You're lying!
You won't have to wait long to find out.
So it's a very simple boss fight. All I really have to do is hit the boulders back at Eggman. So yeah, it's not that hard. So we can get through it relatively quickly. However, he's gonna be spamming these bullets at us. Which, there's a technique where you can just stand still and it won't hurt you at all. But, I don't know, I kind of fail at that trick. You have to be standing in a very, very specific spot in order for that to happen. So I usually just don't go for it. But that was it.
It'd be a challenge to crush you here, anyway. I'll round up the entire resistance. Sooner or later. Just you wait.
So, that was a classic Sonic's boss fight against Dr. Eggman. And I'd say we did fairly well. I don't think the game's going to give it. Okay, it gave us an S rank. Look at that. Wow. Okay, we got S rank. That's pretty good. Alright, got some Wispons and clothes as usual. So, yeah. Get to move on.
Look at you, fighting like you've got a chance to win. It's adorable. Almost makes me feel bad that we're never going to do this little dance again. In just 3 short days, my plan will eliminate the bothersome lot of you.
Wait, 3 days? And what plan?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise. You know what they say, the anticipation of the end is worse than the end itself. Maybe not in this case, though.
So, does that remind anybody of Sonic Heroes or what? Seriously, this is so Sonic Heroes. But, yeah, here we go. This is Park Avenue as the next Avatar level. However, before we jump into that pit, we're going to go ahead and change our avatar a little bit again. So, yeah, I think we'll add some little yeah, I think we'll add some shades to him. I think these look pretty good. We'll add a little microphone to him, because why not? You can probably add this. I mean, it looks kind of cool. Or we can add these winter gloves. I think this looks cooler. I'll change shoes a little bit, maybe. We'll try this out. In terms of body, we have this Chow backpack, but I don't know, it looks odd seeing my character without a shirt. So, okay, that's a belt. We'll equip this Master Emerald shirt, so why not? So yeah, let's see if there's a bodysuit I think looks interesting. I'll try this on actually, why not? I think it looks pretty cool. We'll change the wisp on. We'll change it back to the... Okay, what we'll do is we will change to this, because the other wisp-ons will probably... I think Asteroid is probably pretty decent, but trust me when I say Cube Wisp is really bad. So let's get into this.
Eggman's army has broken through! They're in the city! We need to get these people out of here!
Who can we send? Sonic and Silver need time to heal. We've engaged enemy forces at Seaside Hill. We can't spare anyone.
This is the 8th unit. We're pinned down under heavy enemy fire.
Man, looks like I've got no choice. Okay, Rookie, I've got a tough one for you. I need you to head back to the city and save those civilians.
Alright, so we're heading into Park Avenue, and that's really interesting. SBO mentions Seaside Hill. So I can't tell if that was a cut stage or not, or if they're just straight up mentioning it. So yeah, let's go. This is Park Avenue right here.
Sounds like you're our only hope, Rookie.
Rescue is in your hands.
Alright, so... Oh dear. Okay, that was a little bit uncalled for, so... Thankfully we had the shield there to protect us. Oh dear, what happened?
Oh, this ain't good. Might be too much for the Rookie to handle.
Still, you can't just ignore them. You got this, right, Rookie?
Indeed we do. So, there we go. That's all the robots. We can use the Burst Wisp on to jump to this red ring right here. So, very nice. Alright.
What? You really showed him who's boss!
Come on! How am I gonna top that?
Alright. So basically we can take an alternate route if we just use the Burst Wisp right here. We can get a ton of rings and stuff. This doesn't last the whole stage, don't worry. So
there's a safe way out.
okay, I cannot get up there like that. But you can when you, okay, so what you can do, it's pretty interesting. Okay, I was gonna go and try and grab that red ring, but I guess we'll leave it alone. So yeah, I don't know if you've been noticing, but basically, all of the Avatar stages has had a vocal theme. So that's kind of how the music is for the Avatar stages. They have a vocal piece. So some of them are good, some of them aren't so good. So I don't really... It depends on who you talk to, if they like or dislike it. Some loathe them, some absolutely love them. I'm kind of in the middle. I mean, I used to not be in the middle, but I mean, I kind of now am. So yeah.
Mission complete. Well done, everyone.
So there we go. We basically completed that level. Pretty short. Well, actually longer compared to some other levels, but still relatively short. So yeah. Not a terrible level, but nonetheless we managed to get through it. I did not do that well. I took quite a bit of damage. But yeah, ooh, I like those gloves. I'll equip them later. Okay. Alright. Style Hog, interesting.
That was impressive, but we still have a lot to do.
Great job! I knew you could do it if you believed in yourself.
Nice moves. But if you hog all the glory, how am I gonna look good?
Alright, so now we're going to be heading into Casino Force, which is Classic Sonic's next level.
I can't believe it! Sonic's alive! I think I used up all my wishes for the rest of my life, but it's worth it! Come on, we have to go find him and tell him about Eggman's plan. Whatever his plan is. Eggman said something about Sonic being in Mystic Jungle.
So I can't really tell, is Mystic Jungle based off of like the Sonic Adventure Mystic Jungle, or is that something else? I don't know, I'm a little confused.
I overheard, Sonic should be here. It feels weird asking you to look for Sonic, but we're counting on you.
Alright, so yeah, this is Casino Forest.
Whoa, that looks like fun.
Personally,
Time for games.
Personally, one of my least favorite levels in the game, for me personally. But it's interesting. And I also don't like the music that much for it, and ooh, that section is really hard in general, just due to the physics and how they work. But, I mean, we can just always take this lower route. Kind of one of those things where we're thankful that we have multiple routes, because we could have been there for hours. Plus the red ring was down there anyway. I'm sure there was a red ring up there, you know, if you took the higher path by playing the pinball machine. But yeah. Alright.
No sign of him around here. He might be closer to the center.
Also, I'm pretty sure you saw an enemy a minute ago. Maybe, maybe not. But guess what? That was the only enemy in the level. That's right. There are no enemies in this level. It's just bottomless pits and casino obstacles right here. So, yeah, it's a level. I'll tell you that much. It is, in fact, a level. So, yeah. What I will say about Sonic's physics is that he actually has rolling physics for momentum this time around, which he didn't have in Generations. If he tried to slide down slopes in Generations, Sonic would just kind of stop. He wouldn't go very fast down hills at all. He'll do that in this game, but you lose a ton of traction. So in result, it's not that good, but I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, all right. So there we go. That was Casino Forest for Classic Sonic. And now we get to move on to the next level, which is Aqua Road, another stage in the Mystic Jungle with the avatar yet again. So I guess we'll go and change up our avatar a little bit before we head on to this next stage. I like this right here. I'll go ahead and equip it. And I'll go and equip the white headset. Also get these gloves on. Footwear. I'm not too interested in many of the new footwear. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. So yeah, let's just go like this. I'm gonna change Wispons too. Ooh, we have a drill Wispon. I'll go and equip that. Why not? So yeah, and an SOS mission. Okay.
The system is picking up a couple of strange readings. They're coming from the laboratory, the one where Sonic fought Infinite.
It's probably another of Eggman's robots.
Life readings, 2 of them. Definitely not robots.
Hey, Rookie! Go to the lab and check it out!
Huh. Kind of interesting that just after that long mission, they send the Rookie again. Does Sonic and Silver still need time to heal? Anyway, this is Aqua Road right here.
We picked up the 2 life readings near the lab up ahead.
They are robots? What are they?
If they're enemies, taking them both on might be a big ask for the Rookie.
So what's funny is that there's a skip for this level where you can use the drill wisp and just completely skip the jump ramp and you can just fly over this entire level, which I would do, but I'm not going to showcase it in this video, unfortunately. Maybe if I do a live stream or something, I could probably showcase it. It's pretty ridiculous, and it's really fun to do.
A lot of trouble to make this lab hard to find.
experiments they don't want people to know about.
So yeah, it was a very short, normal 3D section. Right back into the sliding again.
That's all. Be sure to give it all you got, rookie.
All right, so yeah, these slides are a bit tricky because there are a bunch of motobugs sliding around in them, making it hard to go around. You can slip off the stage, but I mean, it's not that hard to. It's pretty easy to slip off the level with the motobugs in a way, so that's a relatively challenging section. But I mean, it's not too difficult. We can still. It's something you can easily reattempt thanks to this game's many checkpoints. So yeah, not too hard. So yeah, we did finish with an S rank. We got some Wispons, a jersey, stuff like that. And we unlocked a special level. Oh.
Have we met before? Sonic!
Tails!
I was so worried. I thought you were...
You worried too much. Look, I'm perfectly fine. It's been generations since I seen you. You okay?
Good news is you're safe. The bad news is Eggman said he had some plan that will destroy us all in 3 days.
3 days, huh? Well, a lot can happen in that time.
It's interesting how they just went from that cutscene straight to Sonic's base. Also, that Phantom Ruby prototype that dropped earlier from the Silver and Infinite fight. Remember that? Yeah, it's the same one. Interesting. Anyway, there's an extra level, and we're going to be heading into Sunset Heights.
Eggman said when the plan is completed, we'll all be wiped out.
Well, I don't like the sound of that. Normally, I just laugh at an Eggman plan, but he's already conquered most of the world, so... What's this plan of his?
Hey, I hate to butt in on your important meeting, but we're under attack! Shadow is tearing through our troops. We need reinforcements.
Shadow. The last time I saw him, he was fighting for Eggman.
That doesn't make sense. Why would Shadow help the enemy?
Perhaps he's being controlled by that strange power.
Whatever it is, I'll figure it out.
Alright, we're heading to Sunset Heights as modern Sonic. So apparently Shadow is tearing through their troops. So, we gotta go stop him in Sunset Heights. This was the level that was shown the most in the previews for Sonic Forces. So yeah, this will be interesting. This is I actually think this is a pretty good level for Sonic Forces. I think it's a pretty good level, actually, believe it or not. But yeah, use L1 and R1 to sidestep.
Right? Way more than we can reasonably take on.
So you can homing attack those enemies, which gives you a red ring for defeating them all. So yeah, it's actually quite an interesting level. I actually quite like it. There's a decent bit of speed and platforming. I don't know. I actually like this level. It's a pretty nice one. So yeah. And also the music is just really good here. So yeah. I'd say this overall makes for a fun level in Sonic Forces, which we surprisingly don't see much of. And ooh, that was not very good what I did there. But either way, we got that last red ring. Alright, unfortunately that is the end of the level, and right in front of us lies Shadow, so we might be able to fight him in just a second. So yeah, let's go ahead and get ready for this action, right? This will be pretty fun, I will say. So we're gonna get some clothing items as always for completing the level and all that stuff. So yeah, Sunset Heights is a fun level in my opinion. It's one that I replay quite a bit. It's fun to speedrun. So yeah. go and move on.
All right, Shadow, what's the deal?
Chaos control!
Another Shadow? He just disappeared.
That was a fake.
A fake? How?
Infinite can create virtual reality projections. They have mass and form, but no heart and soul.
Virtual reality? So all those familiar faces that were part of Eggman's army...
Replicas. The problem is, they may not be real, but their powers are as formidable as the originals. According to Rouge, Infinite can create unlimited numbers of them.
So fight after fight, he can just keep cranking out counterfeits?
Exactly. As it stands, there's no way we can win this.
Of course we can win this. We always do. We just haven't figured that part out yet.
So, did Rouge know about that the entire time? If so, why the heck did she not tell us? That's something that's a little bit confusing. And no, we did not get to fight Shadow. Shadow kind of did the work for us. But anyway, this is Capital City right here. We're gonna go ahead and launch an attack on here. Oops, I kind of just said the plan.
Listen up! We just got word that Eggman's forces are undermanned at his headquarters in Metropolis.
They're probably staging somewhere else as part of Eggman's plan. This could be our only chance to take the city.
Exactly. That's why we're focusing on a full frontal assault on Metropolis. I'm calling it Operation Big Wave.
Who cares what it's called? What's important is to have a well-thought-out strategy.
I thought up this strategy in about a minute and a half. We're going in hard and fast. We're not gonna stop till Eggman's army is destroyed. Sonic is busy fighting Shadow, but the rest of us can do this. We've got the strength and the spirit to win. There's no finer group that I'd want to fight with.
Ha! Great speech! Let's give Eggman an old-fashioned beatdown.
They have more in sheer numbers, so the idea of a quick, focused attack isn't bad. We also have Sonic. I mean the other Sonic, so I have no doubt we can do this. Also, if we can destroy the Phantom Ruby, we should be able to send the other Sonic home. At least I hope so. This is all new territory for me.
Okay, let's head straight for Eggman's HQ. Time to save the world, people!
Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and do it. We're just gonna straight up attack Eggman's base while Sonic is apparently fighting Shadow. At least that's what they think. We know that, you know, he's not fighting him. But anyway, this is Capital City right here. Let's go ahead and jump into this right here. Let's swing into action.
Operation Big Wave! We'll surge forward and sweep the enemy away!
Absurd! What can that rabble do with an all-out attack? Down, smash them to smithereens!
Alright, so right here we have a little cutscene in Infinite. It's going crazy.
Make them wish they'd never been born!
Stay calm. What you're seeing isn't real.
It's no use. Our troops are scattering in the confusion.
This is bad. Our forces were all gathered together, and now they're plunged into chaos.
Oof, so Infinite has a little bit of a plan of his own. He's gonna try and just completely destroy our troops by faking us out with all these virtual reality projections. So this is actually one of my favorite levels in the game because I actually think this level has some legitimately good ideas. Like this, you know, this whole gravity mechanic and all of the, you know, effects that Infinite is creating. Like, look at those giant Infinite things in the back. They're just disturbing looking. It honestly adds variety to this game. Makes this level separate from all the others, in my opinion. So I think this is a genuinely good level, in my opinion. So yeah.
Go on like this.
As much as it pains me to say it, the best we can do now is to live to fight another day.
Alright, so it seems like Eggman's forces are too strong. And turns out...
Washed out.
We have it lost. Let's fall back and regroup.
Wow. Okay. So, Knuckles, your plan completely failed. Good job. Good gravy. 80% of the forces were wiped out. They're all dead. Thanks, Knuckles. You made a brilliant plan there, buddy. I've always wondered why he's the commander, especially after seeing Sonic Boom. So, yeah, that's a thing. That's certainly a thing for sure. So, yeah. I think we'll go ahead. No, I'm gonna go ahead and change, really quickly. Oh, nope, that's not what I want to do. We'll change Wispawns. The Drill Wispawn is really, really good for the next fight. However, I'm gonna... What is it? I'm gonna go ahead and switch to Lightning Wispawn. So that way we can have a decently fair boss fight against Infinite here. Yeah, we're fighting Infinite again. Remember him? Okay, I'm kidding. Let's get into that.
More ants to crush. I wonder if this world can offer me a real challenge. Huh? And as if to answer, the world sends me a trembling child. I'm going to fight and die here, or run away in fear again.
Hey, don't be scared. This is your moment to shine. Keep going. Don't let your fear own you.
Fine. I will teach you fear, then pain, and then... well, at least the fear and pain will end.
Alright, we're going to be fighting Infinite right here. So this is actually one of the best boss fights in the game, in my personal opinion. So, we can defeat him in like 14 seconds with a specific Wispawn. But, I mean, he has a decent variety of attacks that I actually... you know, I think are pretty interesting to avoid. So, I actually kind of like this boss fight, surprisingly. Which is a little strange to say, because especially after seeing the other boss fights, I don't know, this one is actually pretty fun. You can damage him with your Wispawn, or you can, you know, homing attack him with a grappling hook. And now he's in second phase after half health. And he's just absolutely, really upset. So let's go ahead and destroy the robots here. Oh dear me. Tried to send me to another dimension? What the heck are you? Alright. Alright, yeah, we can dodge him easily with the Lightning Wispawn. Hopefully we can no damage this boss. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah. Alright. Oh, he's sending a lot of these out at us. He's about to come strike us again, though, so... we can finish him right here. Nice.
I underestimated just how desperately the field clings to life.
There we go. That was the Infinite boss fight. When you're not using the Drill Wisp. If you use the Drill Wispawn, you can completely tear this boss in half in 14 seconds. If you use the Drill Wispawn, it's one of the easiest fights in the entire game. But you can completely wipe him if you just use it. Well, with the Drill Wisp. Sorry, I'm not speaking as well as I usually do.
I remember you. You ran from me before. You survived then, but you throw it all away now. Killed. This will be goodbye. What? How is this possible? It can't be. How did you... 2 days left. Let them contemplate the inevitable, till I end this once and for all.
Again, he is leaving the enemy alone, which could probably be really bad. Infinite is such a cocky person. We're gonna head on to the chemical plant now.
Things were going well with Operation Big Wave. Then everything fizzled out when that Phantom Ruby kicked in.
That big shadow was created using the Phantom Ruby's power, right? Even if it's a virtual reality projection, it's as strong as the real shadow.
Rouge, have you found the intel I was looking for?
No, not yet. But I have reports that Eggman's database is located at the chemical plant. If we can check that out, we might find something there.
That sounds like a promising lead. We have to figure out the secret behind Infinite's power and virtual reality. Tails, can you handle this?
Got it. I'll take Sonic, I mean the other Sonic, with me and head to the chemical plant.
Alright, so we're going into another classic Sonic level, which is Chemical Plant. So, yeah, this is an interesting level. Now, what you have to do here is you have to roll down this slope, or else you won't... For some reason, you won't have enough speed to make it over that ramp, so that's a little bit of an interesting design choice there. Rather not design choice, just how the physics engine works for classic Sonic. So, yeah. Right here we have a red ring, we can pick that up. We can fall down here too and, you know, make it to this platform. So yeah, it's a pretty straightforward level. This song is not Chemical Plant, but it's decent. It's catchy enough, I guess. You can hum to it, I suppose. I think the best classic Sonic track in the game is Ghost Town, which is the first stage. That one is actually quite catchy. The others I'm not that big of a fan of at all, in my opinion. But yeah, that's just me. Let me know what your favorite song in this game is, though. Or least favorite. Oh dear me, okay. I did not want to take damage there, but I did.
Quiet is usually a sign of danger. Best to play it safe here.
Alright, so Tails warns us that it's best to play it safe here, since there's lots of quiet. Here's a funny thing.
Water level is rising. Something must have triggered it. Stay sharp.
See, the funny thing is that not much dangerous stuff is happening other than the water rising. Ooh, scary. Yeah, it's a level. Chemical Plant is a level. I think it's better than Casino Forest, but not by much. It's interesting that Chemical Plant returned in both Sonic Generations, Sonic Mania, and Sonic Forces, along with Green Hill. It's crazy how many. They like, oof, they repeat the same stages so many times. Hopefully for the next Sonic game they go like all original, but yeah. That aside, let's move on.
Whew. So, this is where the database is. Hold on a sec while I access the data from this computer. Okay. Failed battle plans, old robot designs. Wow, he's got like 10 terabytes of selfies. So where does he keep the... Found it! Virtual reality weapon. The Phantom Ruby. A weapon that takes control of people's visual and depth perception to feed false information to the brain, creating a new reality for them. Like a dream so real if you bump yourself in it, your sleeping self will bruise? It's hard to believe. Eggman experimented with lots of prototypes, and then incorporated the final version into Infinite. If I'm reading this data correctly, then there might be a weakness. This is huge! Let's get this information back to the others.
And then we have stage 19, which is Red Gate Bridge. Before we do that, though, we'll go ahead and change our Wispon to the Drill Wispon once again for this stage. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and head on to the next tag team level, which is Red Gate Bridge.
I don't like sitting on the bench, but there's nothing to do till Tails gets back.
Way to jinx it! Metal Sonic has been spotted in the city!
Is it another fake?
Why would they bother making a fake out of something that already isn't real? Couldn't they just build more? Either way, it's getting wrecked. Let's go, partner.
So apparently Metal Sonic is in this area, so we might as well go destroy him. So yeah, let's go ahead to Red Gate Bridge. Here we go.
Metal Sonic was spotted near there.
Strange. I don't see him anywhere.
Instantly a Death Egg robot pops up,
Close one.
and we're gonna have to destroy it by homing attacking it once. And we get to watch this relatively cool little animation scene right here, and then there's a quick time event, and we have destroyed them. Fairly simple way of destroying a Death Egg robot.
Let these things keep rampaging around the city.
Alright, so we're gonna take a turn here and boost. Oh, here comes Metal Sonic when I thought this was a level.
Me too, huh?
So yeah, we can use the Drill Wisp on to completely obliterate this guy. Well, actually, not really like that quickly, but you can still defeat him with this, and it's rather fun to do. I'm boosting for unnecessary reasons. Alright. There you go. We got all 5 of the red rings. They were just right there. I'm assuming they were trying... I don't know what they were trying to do with this. Maybe they were gonna have like... maybe they were gonna have like the actual level. But then like there was a Metal Sonic boss at the end. I don't know. I'm assuming there was a lot of cut content in this game, but you can counterattack this attack with that, with the Drill Wisp on, and it's pretty interesting that you can do that. So yeah, we can attack him yet again. But that was actually the final hit, believe it or not. We can just, now we have a double boost segment right here. And that finishes him off. It's quite funny how quickly bosses go down in this game, but I mean, I really liked the music for that boss. Made things relatively intense, I will say. So yeah, it was the Metal Sonic boss. Yeah, Metal Sonic boss, my bad. It's called Red Gate Bridge, but really, it's a boss fight. Let's all admit it. So yeah, we'll go ahead and move on with this game. Some more. And, oh boy, we're getting a lot of rewards. Okay.
Hey, that was great! We're like a well-oiled machine. Fighting a well-oiled machine. Huh?
Alright, we have taken back more of the world. We're getting closer and closer to accomplishing our goal. So we can play Vanish Panel 1. And we have the Guardian Rock as the next stage. Before we do that, we're going to customize our avatar a little bit more. See if we got anything interesting in the body. We have this chain. I mean, I could do that. I could. Or I could wear Chow as a backpack. Why not? Let's do that. That'll be fun. Gloves. I think we'll just keep that the same. We have a nice... Mega Drive T. Look at that. Really cool. Wisp on, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the burst. Yeah, we'll just use this one. Okay, Guardian Rock. Let's do it.
I got it, Sonic! I figured out a way to stop Eggman's Phantom Ruby!
Great work, Tails!
Based on these readings, the Phantom Ruby requires an incredible amount of energy, which only the Death Egg can provide. We simply stop the energy transfer, and boom! The Phantom Ruby is practically useless!
Simply? Last I checked, the Death Egg is a heavily fortified, well, Death Egg.
True, but I came up with a plan. First, we distract Eggman. While he's not paying attention, we use the chemical plant computer to hack into the Death Egg's weapon systems and shut it down. With no weapons, destroying the Death Egg will be a piece of cake. No Death Egg means the Phantom Ruby is nearly useless.
Well, you know, it's just crazy enough to work. So, first we need a distraction. I'm on it.
No way, Knuckles. You're too easily distracted. That's not a good trait for a distraction. Plus, you're our commander. We kinda need you here.
How about the rookie? Eggman would never expect it. It may even throw him off a little.
Good idea. You got your orders, rookie. We only have one more day before Eggman's plan is executed. So let's hustle.
Okay, whose idea was it to make Knuckles the commander of the Resistance? I still don't know what the decision is, especially after the dialogue in this game. But yeah, we're gonna be going to the Guardian Rock, which is the next Avatar level. So let's do this. All right.
Unidentified heat source detected. Requesting analysis.
Hang on! It's a multi-legged battle mech. The energy readings are off the charts.
So Eggman had another weapon up his sleeve.
All right. So now our little objective is to distract a bunch of Eggman's robots while Sonic heads over to the computer or in the laboratory in Chemical Plant to suddenly destroy the Death Egg. So I guess that's our objective of the story as of right now. So yeah.
Get their attention.
Don't push your luck too far, though.
Leave the chemical plant to us. Make as much noise as you can.
Alright, let's do it. Okay, so this is a relatively simple level. We have these giant legs from a giant battle mech trying to squish us, and it is instant death if you get squished, by the way. So by all costs, do not get squished. So yeah. Pretty tight platforming here. It's not the worst level. It's pretty much all 2D. But I mean, you know, there are worse levels in this game, in my opinion. So yeah. Plus, I like the music of this level. And oh boy, now he's chasing us. Okay, we made him mad. So we're gonna run away from him in this quick step section.
Get to the chemical plant. Keep it busy there as long as you can, rookie.
So kind of like Sonic Colors, you can also use the analog stick to quick step, but I prefer to use the bumpers. This makes things easier for me personally. So yeah, all right. Right here, we have to time this perfectly. Now we have a little cutscene of us destroying this giant battle mech. So yeah, boom. All right, that was a pretty interesting death. So yeah, that was Guardian Rock. Not that much of an eventful level. The music was pretty hype. The only real 3D section was like the end there, but even then you're just like quick stepping. So yeah, that was it. We got lots of new gear, so we can use that in future levels for sure. So yeah, let's move on. And we have taken back Green Hill. So, yay! Green Hill is ours again. That's pretty great. Alright, now we got Stage 21, which is a modern Sonic level network terminal.
I'm almost at the chemical plant. How's the rookie doing with the distraction?
Oh, so far, so good. We might have to stop using the nickname Rookie if the kid keeps this up.
Next, we've got to get to the computers at the chemical plant and shut down the Death Egg's weapons system.
Perfect. I've been waiting for my turn to bust some heads.
Alright, interesting. I don't know why they're calling me Rookie to begin with, because I've been doing a whole bunch of the work. But anyway, here we go. Network terminal.
Time for you to do your thing. We have to capture the chemical plant. If anyone tries to stop you, take them out.
Say no more. They won't know what hit them.
Alright, so this is a level. Not much 3D in it at all. We have a grinding section in the beginning, but that's kind of about it. We can take this alternate pathway, which is a lot faster. And now we have to skydive for a little bit.
Chemical plant now. I'd enjoy this even more if I wasn't on a... Okay, I'm in.
Okay, so Sonic kind of interrupts himself there, which is kind of funny. But yeah, then again, it's probably just me being fast. Look at me go. Alright. So yeah, this is an interesting level for sure. There's a lot of the Mega Mac, I think it is. It's downpouring. We have to avoid it as always, because Mega Mac equals very bad. So yeah. And, ooh boy. Alright, oh dear, that was not good. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, please, give me wisps. I need to boost. Alright. Alright, there we go. We made it to the computer room and completed network terminal. That was a very short level, I will say, but I don't know, it's not my favorite level in the game either. So, yeah. So we got more clothes items. So we can, you know, move on, as always. That's a very thick coat. May or may not wear that. I don't know. Got some alternate shadow sneakers, which is funny. Alright. There we go. Now let's keep going. Next up is the death egg process. We captured the chemical plant. So, hope! Alright, we unlocked another secret stage. Here we go, the death egg. Let's get it.
The death egg's weapon systems are down. Now's your chance. Move!
Hurry! Just destroy the death egg and cut off the power supply.
You're making it sound like a walk in the park. This is a death egg!
Don't sweat it. The other Sonic has this under control.
That's right. Classic Sonic is the best. Okay, it was a little bit of an exaggeration, but let's go to a death egg here.
The defense system's still up. I thought we shut it down.
Probably switched over to auxiliary power. Not to worry. Sonic is on the job. He'll find a way through.
Oof. There may or may not be background noise. My apologies. So yeah, let's get moving here. We gotta jump up here. This level, this version of the Death Egg is heavily based off of the Sonic 3 Death Egg, so that's actually a nice change of pace. I actually think this is a somewhat cool Classic Sonic level. I think this is probably my favorite Classic Sonic level in the game. So yeah, oh dear, that hurt. My bad. Oh my goodness. Okay, I keep taking damage. That's a little bit on the bad side. So, yeah, let's keep going. Okay, let's do it. All right, we'll go and roll here. We got an alternate path. I'm gonna go the up path, because why not?
This is the pits. It's messing with my head.
Just stay calm, and you'll figure out the way forward.
I just want to smash everything and level the place.
Can you do that though, Vector? I mean, it'd be cool if you could. But anyway, let's get moving again. This is a difficult section. So.
Hey, it's Sonic we're talking about here.
So we can basically cheese that part of the level and just kind of take a lower pathway. So that's basically how you can do that. Alright, let's jump up here. Alright, oh boy. Alright, let's keep going. By the way, this stuff is a throwback to the Sonic 3 Death Egg again. It's quite interesting. Quite a neat callback. It does rely on nostalgia, but I mean, still pretty neat. Alright, so apparently passing a goalpost is what destroys the Death Egg. That's a really cool thing in the background. But I don't know why it's there. It's only used for that part of the game. It would have been cool for like a boss fight or something, but what are you gonna do? So, yeah, we apparently destroyed the Death Egg.
Resistance pests and their clever little plots. They're like something on your shoe that you can't wipe off.
It appears they've taken our legs right out from under us. Quite impressive, really.
I don't have legs. Neither do you, dude.
Don't remind me, dude.
5 more hours before the plan is executed. Infinite, let's make a tactical retreat so that we can remobilize our forces.
And by tactical retreat, you mean to say, flee with our tails between our legs. I'm quite displeased about this, Doctor.
Shut up and just follow me!
What? Wait!
Infinite is getting a little upset. Seems like he's not liking Eggman's little plan. So, interesting. We took over the Death Egg, and by that we destroyed it. So yeah, let's move on to the next level, which is Metropolitan Highway.
Accomplished. The Phantom Ruby signal has gotten much weaker.
This should effectively put a stop to the Doctor's greatest weapon.
The Sonics have made an opening for us. We can't just let that go to waste.
This is the moment we've been waiting for. Time to settle the score.
Now that the Phantom Ruby is out of the way, we can finally smash Eggman into an omelet.
Hey, don't count your chickens before you smash your eggs.
Rouge is right. The fact that Eggman and Infinite are still around means we can't let our guard down.
I just want everyone to get home safely, okay?
All right, fine. Everyone get your game face on. The target is Eggman at the Central Tower.
Alright, it's time for the next Modern Sonic level, which is Metropolitan Highway. So, yeah, we'll get into this. This is not my favorite level either. So, we'll go ahead and get started with it. It's the level that I'm okay at. So yeah, we can basically boost over a lot of it. It's a level for sure. Not my favorite, but it's not. I don't think it's my least favorite. So yeah, I wanted to get that red ring, so we'll go ahead and get that. So yeah, this level, however, relies a lot on automation. We'll try and take this upper path right here, and we failed. But basically what you have to do is you have to hold directly, you have to hold left directly there, that way you don't fall off. There is no such thing as a drift in this game, so that's kind of their way of, like, you know, putting a form of drift in through automation. It's a little disappointing, but I mean, it is what it is, I suppose. So yeah, let's dash through this. Alright. There was a red ring we missed there. So yeah. Alright, there we go. Let's keep going. We can turn right here.
It's okay. We can hold for now.
Our other forces are on the move too. We can pull this off.
Alright. Here we go. And we're done with the level. Another really short level. Kind of noticing a theme. These levels are really, really short. So, yeah. We did it. Did another level in Sonic Forces. We're getting lots of rewards again. We'll go ahead and upgrade our character in just a second here. Which is the next stage, which is a tag team level, null space. Before we get into it though, we're gonna go ahead and we'll see what other stuff we have for our avatar. We have a tie. You know, I kind of like this. I might just equip it. Okay, I don't really like... You know what? Let's go with the tie. This tie looks snazzy. I like it. We're gonna equip it. I'm changing my wisp on though. Actually... Nah, I think we're good. We'll just keep this one. So, yeah, let's head into null space.
Welcome, Sonic. Glad you could make it to your funeral. Infinite, do it!
Take this.
What is that?
Har, har. That, my spiky little frenemy, is null space.
Null space?
It's a little something that the Phantom Ruby cooked up. A closed-off space where absolutely nothing exists. Goodbye, Sonic, my soon-to-be eradicated nemesis. Enjoy all the nothing.
Whoa! Buddy, don't! You'll be sucked in too!
But we destroyed the Phantom Ruby's power source.
Tisk tisk. Since you always destroy the power source of my weapons, I decided to learn from my mistakes. I had a backup power source created under Metropolis.
So, this is like a complete plot twist, right? The two main protagonists are stuck in null space, an alternate dimension where nothing exists. So, I mean, this whole animated cutscene and everything is where we're just stuck here. So, like, how do we get out? Like, seriously, this has to be a major plot point. How do we get out of here?
Not even null space! What's up, everyone? I missed this place.
What happened, Sonic? You two just up and disappeared.
Nothing happened. Literally. Now let's track down Eggman.
You run in a straight line for 15 seconds. That's right. This major plot point has been solved. Let's celebrate with the game's main theme, Fist Bump. I am not gonna lie to you, that was probably the most disappointing part of the entire game to me. Because seriously, a huge plot point was just thrown out of the window right there, and oof. I mean, it is what it is, but man, there was just so many cool ideas could have been used to good use there. Seriously, I really wish that was a full level, but I guess we have another tag team level in Metropolis, so let's just go ahead and get it over with, I suppose. If we come this way, we can homing attack enemies and get a red ring. Yay! Alright, so we get to boost along here as Fist Bump plays. Honestly, this is a pretty hype level, but the level design mostly consists of just grind rails, so it is a little disappointing. But, I mean, I guess it's a little bit of fun, I suppose. There are sections where you have to kill all the enemies again. So, yeah, it's a level. And we're at the top of the tower, but unfortunately, that's where the stage ends. I'm telling you, these levels are short. And especially disappointing with the loss of potential of, you know, this level. So, yeah, that was null space. Rather, welcome back from null space. That's what this stage should have been called. Welcome back from null space. You were stuck for 15 seconds.
Excuse me, boss?
It can't be! It's impossible to get out of the Phantom Ruby's null space!
Well, maybe by myself, but I had a little help from my friend. Something you wouldn't understand since you don't have any friends.
This changes nothing. Dr. Eggman will still have the last laugh.
Maybe he'd have more friends if he didn't talk about himself in the third person.
Interesting. Well, we're almost done with defeating Eggman's army as we have officially taken over Metropolis. Wow. It's kind of cool that we take over Metropolis. Anyway, we're on the volcano here. At least this looks like a volcano. So we head to Imperial Tower.
We've got less than an hour before Eggman's plan goes down.
There's no more time. We have to break into the fortress now.
Indeed, this is it. Our last opportunity to bring peace back into the world.
But when the battle ends, we'll have to part with Sonic. I mean, this Sonic, won't we?
Yes,
If the Phantom Ruby is gone, I guess he'll be returned to his dimension. Thank you for everything, Sonic. I'll never forget what you did for us.
Save the sentiments for later. This is not over yet. We still have a battle to fight.
Exactly. This is our last chance. Give it everything you've got.
Alright, it's time to head to Imperial Tower in Eggman Empire Fortress.
Let's go! Go! Take this!
Hey, Infinite! Long time no see. Did you miss me?
Why, yes, I did. I've been looking forward to finishing you, your annoying friends. I trust you're all ready for oblivion. If you're not, oh well. What? Who dares?
Target reconfirmed. Extermination mode initiated. Payback inevitable.
Omega, you've joined us? Awesome.
Is there no end to this annoying insect? I will burn your resistance to ashes, and you along with it.
Whoa, you gotta be kidding. That's just a special effect, right?
No, it's not. While we're under the Phantom Ruby's control, it's a part of our reality.
Unbelievable. What chance do we have against that?
The sun will fall upon you all. Boom. The end. Your pathetic lives are over.
Look, it's reacting. Eggman said something about the Phantom Ruby prototypes. Let me see. Whoa, it is! He said the Phantom Ruby prototypes only react to the person who activated it. That must be you, buddy! Your courage and heroism are probably what triggered it. Just maybe, if you use this, it can make that sun disappear.
On to the last Avatar stage.
Made it so far. We're so close. This is truly world-shattering. Isn't there anything we can do? First!
So Eggman has summoned a giant sun to come burn us all to ashes. So, yeah.
We need to fight fire with fire. If you can get close enough to that sun, the prototype should cancel out the effect.
You'll be burnt to a crisp before then. Give it up, rookie! Fall back!
Okay. So yeah, this music is somewhat hype. The lyrics don't make sense to me. But, yeah, this is Imperial Tower. And I'm gonna be honest, my opinion, this is the worst Avatar level in the game right here. I don't know, it's all, first of all, it's all 2D. And also, the level design for the 2D is just plain bad in my opinion. So, it's not a great level. I don't really like it that much at all. So, it's a little unfortunate, especially for the final level of the game. Well, not really final level of the game, you know what I mean, the last Avatar level of the game. And the Avatar gameplay is somewhat fun, so it's a little disappointing that it ends with a low point.
You think you can stop the sun? You'll burn up like a moth drawn to a flame. It's over.
You're a real soldier now, rookie. You can do this.
Alright, so all we have to do is just get to the top of this tower and you can stop the sun from engulfing this planet. Seems like in the Sonic universe, the sun's gonna engulf the planet sooner than we thought. Anyway, gotta run away from this giant laser beam by holding right. And that was the level. No 3D section at all. No, seriously, that's it. Yeah, I'll just say it. This is, in my opinion, the worst Avatar level in the game. It's just plain bad level design, in my opinion. And but thankfully we made it through in 2 minutes. So yeah, pretty much all we can really do. So yay. All right, let's move on.
Make peace with your fate, because your lives are now over.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Buddy?
The sun! It's gone!
What? What just happened? Impossible! I thought all the prototypes were destroyed!
A costly oversight, Doctor. This is why I always check and double-check, as any good scientist would.
This is the turning point, guys. Time to press our advantage and kick major butt!
Alright, seems like we are about to win this battle thanks to the fact that the Phantom Ruby prototype, the last one, has made the sun disappear. So now we must head on to the last modern Sonic level, which is Mortar Canyon. Let's get into it. And no dialogue, so let's just jump into this level. So yeah, this should be interesting. Alright.
That must have used up a ton of energy. Phantom Ruby should be weaker now. This is our only chance to defeat Infinite.
All ships, provide backup to Sonic and the others. Draw the enemy's attention and shield them from damage.
Alright, this is Mortar Canyon. And this is actually, I'll be honest, this is probably one of the best modern Sonic levels in the game, in my opinion. So right here we can get a nice red ring. Yeah, let's boost. Let's go fast.
Maintain altitude and assemble a tight formation. Sonic's team is our last hope. We have to protect them.
At least I would say it's one of the best modern Sonic levels for the beginning there. But we do have to, I mean, at least we do have to avoid, you know, we have to avoid death, so yeah, we can run down this. You can skip over this entire section by using the air boost, but we'll just go ahead and do it the way it's supposed to be done here. So yeah, however, the level is pretty much it's pretty much over, so a little unfortunate that it's pretty short, but I mean, it's a fun level. I think it's a fun level. Pretty fun to speed run through. It's really, by the way, the speedruns for this level are pretty insane. I've done some pretty insane speedruns of it myself, so yeah, it's a fun level, I will say myself. So yeah, we made it to the center of the fortress. We're getting a ton of items, like a lot of items. Holy heck! Okay, game. You can stop now. Ugh. Sorry, I'm yawning a little bit. That's a little bit rude of me. Yeah, let's get on to yet another infinite fight. So let's do it.
Pathetic little hedgehog. Even with the Phantom Ruby weakened, I still have enough power to smash you into blue jelly. I'll show you how outclassed you really are.
I'm in a class all my own. Time to put up or shut up, Infinite.
Alright, time to face off against Infinite one last time. In the final fight against Infinite. So let's do it.
What would you like your epitaph to read? How about, here lies the blue buffoon?
Why not, here dozes the masked clown? Might as well make it for the person who needs one, right?
Dang, Sonic says he's about to kill him. Alright, so let's do it. Unfortunately, if you can probably see right here, yeah, this is a clone of the Metal Sonic boss battle. And it's quite disappointing considering this is the last fight against Infinite. So, yeah. It's a pretty disappointing fight. I mean, he has some moves to back him up, so yeah. We'll go ahead and chase him down as we usually do. We'll go ahead, you know, right here you have to homing attack these enemies until they stop shielding him. Then you can wail him by just spamming the homing attack button, so... yeah.
You're done for. The Phantom Ruby's energy is recharged. Perish along with your useless friends.
My friends got me this far, and together, we're gonna win!
Alright, our avatar has stepped in, and now we get to destroy him with our avatar and Sonic.
Your mask can't hide how sad and lonely you are. That Phantom Ruby virtual reality of yours is the real illusion.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and we can flame him to death. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Alright. You can also counter-attack him like that with the Wisp on. So yeah, let's go ahead. We'll go ahead and homing attack him. It's easier to homing attack the enemies as opposed to using the Wisp on to defeat them. Specifically the burst Wisp on. It's difficult to kill all the enemies with that. So yeah. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and boost through this. Oh dear me. Okay. Alright. Seems like we got one last hit to score on Infinite. Boom, boom, and boom. Alright. Ooh.
Partner, when we join forces, the sky's the limit. Double boost!
Alright, we did it. Kinda pathetic how Infinite dies. Just flops on the ground like a fish. Like seriously. That's for a villain that strong. It's kind of pathetic how he dies in this game. So yeah, that was the Infinite boss fight. We've won. We've defeated Infinite.
Impossible. I cannot be defeated.
Wrong, loser. The things that can't be defeated are heart, soul, and the bonds of friendship. 3 things you and your counterfeit cronies lack.
No, wait. I can still fight.
Huh?
You never fail to surprise me, Sonic. I didn't believe Infinite could lose. Victory will be so much sweeter when I defeat you. Don't think this is over yet, you blue nuisance. My plan just went into overtime.
Oh yeah, Eggman exists. Right. I suppose we'll go ahead and take him out too. As we head into the next stage, Iron Fortress. So let's go ahead and get at it. Alright, it's a classic Sonic level.
Phantom Ruby signal is moving underground. Eggman is up to something again.
Okay, that was bad. Let's retry that. Okay, let's go. Okay.
Eggman is up to something again.
The doctor hasn't given up. Don't let your guard down yet.
We have to find the entrance to the central tower and stop Eggman.
Alright, so this is Iron Fortress right here, the last classic Sonic level of this game. We can get a free red ring by doing that, so yeah. Alright, oh dear, why did I stop there? Alright, let's keep going. Alright, go and drop dash here. Go fast. Did I ever mention the drop dash? I didn't. Well, it's in this game. Okay, aside. Okay, so this is why this right here is why, in my opinion, this is the worst level in the entire game. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that. I think this is the worst level in the game right here. And out of all the levels we've played and are going to play, yes, it's my least favorite of all of them. I really dislike this stage, and I don't think the music is that good. The level design isn't good. The controls, of course, aren't good. I don't know why this stage exists. I swear, it exists to annoy me. But, yeah. I suppose all things come to an end. Sometimes those ends are bad.
We haven't found an entrance yet.
No luck here either.
All this searching and still nothing?
My money's on the area the other Sonic is searching.
Alright, let's go. Alright, we can make these. This is some really tight platforming right here. I don't like it. And I completely missed a red ring there. Alright, keep going. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Go, 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 go. There we go. We did it. We missed some dialogue. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, we missed some dialogue there. I don't know why we did, but it is what it is. We beat the worst level of this game. Yay. I'm so proud. I kind of am, though. Because I don't ever want to play that level again. But, let's move on. Oh, okay. Alright. This seems to be a tag team level, so I'm gonna change my wisp on here. We'll change it to this. So let's do it. Final Judgment. Let's go ahead and play this. The last tag team level. So let's do it.
The Phantom Ruby signal is headed for the reactor. You have to hurry. The reactor's in the innermost part of the fortress. But the defense system is too tough to break through by normal means.
Good thing we're not normal. We'll find a way through.
Alright, so that area we just did with the cogs is very, very, very broken. There is like insane amount of input delay there. So yeah. So yeah, apparently this is where Infinite was made. Apparently. I guess. So yeah. And right here we have made it. We made it to the Phantom Ruby power sources.
They made it! They actually made it!
Could use a little breather right about now. I'll feel better once we blow this thing to pieces.
Alright, so right here we have to destroy all of these little generators here. While this somewhat intense music plays. And for some reason I keep going past the generators. That's not supposed to happen. You're supposed to be able to just destroy them like that. Alright, there we go. We did it.
Pretty thrilling, huh, partner? Time to head back. Everyone's waiting for us.
Alright, let's get out of here with a double boost. Let's do it. Alright. Not a lot of rings in this area, so... Oof. Okay. Oh, God. Alright. We did it. We passed that area. We passed the last tag team stage. Oh boy. That was a level. It was very, very similar to Terminal Velocity from Sonic Colors, but now it is time for the final boss of this game. Versus Death Egg Robots. Let's do it.
Eggman's army is officially butt-kicked. We won! Come on, now what? Can we ever just win and have that be the end of it?
Look!
Gotcha! The fortress reactor was just a decoy. A true winner always keeps his trump card hidden until the end.
Sonic, what's going on? There aren't less enemies, there's more!
What?
How can there be so many? Confirmed sightings indicate Shadow, Metal Sonic, Zavok, Chaos, Infinite. Thousands of them.
What have you done?
I merely incorporated the Phantom Ruby into this Death Egg robot.
But that means the Phantom Ruby no longer has a vulnerable energy supply. It's an invulnerable ruby?
A good deduction, Tails. This Death Egg robot has... No, I have surpassed Infinite to become the complete and ultimate form. You will be crushed by this Death Egg robot powered by the Phantom Ruby, and in the end, everything will still be just as I planned.
Your plan will end like all your plans do, with you sitting in a pile of busted robot parts wondering how you failed so badly. Let's get him.
Right, it's time for the final boss fight. Okay, we're restarting this boss fight. I had a very, very cheap death, so we're gonna go ahead and retry this boss against the Death Egg robot. And let me say this does not look like a Death Egg robot at all. However, we're gonna go ahead and destroy it as always, because that's what Sonic does. So let's do it. Alright, so this first phase is incredibly similar to the Egg Dragoon boss fight, as we just have to hit the boulder back at him. So not much special going on there, but should be able to destroy him relatively quickly, because that's literally the end of the first phase. But now we are heading to the Avatar section, as the music suddenly decides to get 1,000 times more intense. So let's do it. Alright, this is an interesting part of the boss, so enemies are going to be falling from this. Actually, no, not yet. We're going to be shot at with a couple of missiles, and we're going to drill into the cockpit again. So that's one way to attack him. You can also attack his hand. It's much more effectful to attack him with the drill wisp on in his cockpit. So that's how you can do things around there. Alright. Do it again. Alright, now let's grab some rings and get out of here. Alright, because now he's angry, so he's gonna be destroying the ground with lasers and stuff. So we gotta be careful, and I'm moving slowly, that way, you know, I can free enough space to actually go and hit this guy. So, yeah. Alright, I think a good place to attack is right here, okay. Oof, alright, let's do it. Alright, we did. There we go, no cheap deaths this time. Alright. But now, of course that isn't it. As we suddenly, it looks like there's another robot inside of the robot. So this is the final phase of the boss fight. And we're playing as Sonic. Alright, this is it right here. We're going to go ahead and boost, that way we can catch up with this guy. We're going to spam the homing attack button right into him. Now this might look a little familiar, because it is. This is, once again, very, 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 very similar to the final boss fight of Sonic Colors. Wow. Surprised they used it again. However, this music is fantastic. I might just have to mute myself for a second, that way you guys can listen to this. This is epic as heck. Listen. Seriously, this is one of my favorite tunes in the game, I'll be honest with you. Like, seriously, this alone, the music alone makes this boss epic. Like, I would call it a not very good boss fight if it weren't for the music. Even though it's still not a very good boss fight, but it's still investing. It's investing thanks to the music. So yeah, basically, other than that, this boss fight is very incredibly similar to the one in Sonic Colors. We just have to boost until we can go up to him and hit him. Except you can just attack him whenever the heck you want, as opposed to you have to wait for him to cool down like in Sonic Colors and Sonic Lost World, because they did that with Sonic Lost World as well. However, it's time for the final blow as we go with triple boost. Alright, we defeated him. That was interesting. I had to make that noise. It's a meme on my channel. But anyway, it's it. We defeated the final boss and got an S rank. No, we took damage. We took damage on the boss fight. But we got, I think those are Dr. Eggman's glasses, Sonic Boom scarf, Sonic Boom sports tape, and Sonic shoes. You get a lot of stuff for defeating the final boss, so yeah. Basically, other than that, that is the end of the game.
I guess this is goodbye. Get home safely, Sonic. And thanks for everything.
Yeah!
Cheer up, Tails. I'm sure we'll run into him again. All right, guys. It's time we cleaned up the mess that Eggman left this world in. And I'm not talking about those illusions he dreamed up for us. We need to fix the real world we all live in.
Right. True that.
Come on, let's go!
Yeah!
And that's it. That's the ending. They do make that ending overly emotional for classic Sonic, an alternate version of Sonic going back to his dimension. Like, seriously. But other than that, that was Sonic Forces. I guess I could give my opinions on this game. Well, first of all, if you see right here, before I say anything, look at the lead level designer and the level designers. There were 3 level designers for this game, and 2 of them were completely new to the Sonic franchise. So, that kind of sums up the Sonic Forces experience. This game, I will say, is not a bad game. Sonic Forces is not a bad game. It's not bad. Sonic Forces is not a bad game, guys. At least I think so. However, Sonic Forces, to me, also is not a good game. It falls, like, perfectly flat in the middle for me. This game, it can be fun. It can be fun at times. Like, I can still play and have fun speed. This game, here's the thing. It's really fun to speedrun. For some weird reason, it's fun to speedrun. But if you're just kind of playing the game, it's just kind of mediocre. It's like you're only it's not really that fun to just kind of casually play through, which is why I don't really play this game. You know, I don't replay it as much as the other Sonic games, I don't think. But I mean, you can have fun with it. It's just not good. I don't think it's a good game. It's not bad either, though. If it were bad, I would have been much more angry. But you know, Sonic Forces is a disappointing game. Seeing all the hype that this game had and all the promise it had, and notice how we saw Shadow and Chaos. We don't fight those bosses at all, so it was almost false advertising if you think about it, because it's like they were hyping up about all these crazy returning villains have returned to come and try and kill Sonic, and you don't even fight two of them. Two of them you don't fight at all. They're dealt with in cutscenes. I mean, technically you can play Shadow, but where's that boss fight? We were kind of expecting a boss fight, so yeah, this game is a huge disappointment. It's a disappointing game, but I don't think it's a bad game, and I also don't think it's a good game either. It's just okay. It's right down the middle. 5 out of 10. It's just a split, perfect 5 out of 10 for me. So yeah, that's basically what I think of Sonic Forces. I do like the visuals and the soundtrack. The game graphically looks great, and this game has a good soundtrack, which can make it fun to go back to. So yeah, that's kind of what I think of Sonic Forces. So right after the credits, we'll be playing episode Shadow. So don't go anywhere. You can skip through the credits if you want to. But for those who want to see the credits, I'll let the credits play. So I'll mute myself. Y'all can do that.
Together we can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Push me on through until the battle's won. No one's gonna give nothing to us. Into each other we put our trust. Standing united after the fight. All alone we will never be. The two of us are holding the key. We see today a world we could
Finally, an end to this endless battle. Everyone can go back home and relax. There's no need for the resistance.
Hold on! There's still a lot we need to do. We're just getting started.
Huh? What, you're leaving us? There are others who need your help. But okay, I'm not gonna stop you.
Man, the first time I saw you stumbling around, I had no idea you could pull this thing together and see it to the end. I've changed my mind about you.
I knew you'd come through, rookie. Well, I guess you're not a rookie anymore.
You did good out there. It's not like you just waited till the last minute to come in and act all cool, saving the day.
Our battle is done, and our resistance has come to a conclusion. But we'll be friends forever. A single person cannot restore the entire world. We have to work together and make a diligent effort. Yeah!
Hey, you're taking off too? I was thinking the same thing. You gonna keep moving forward? No matter what, yeah? You and I aren't so different. See you later, buddy.
You can now create as many frickin' avatars you want. And, yeah, Omega's appearance was very lacking in this game. There we go. We kind of conquered the entire world. There's still 0.1% we need to conquer. But, spoiler alert, you never conquer that 1%. That 0.1%. So, there we go. That was Sonic Forces, but we're not quite done because we are about to play. What is it? We're going to play through episode Shadow right now. So let's get into it.
Shadow, we've got a report from the Intelligence Division. They've located an unknown base of operations that seems to be totally outside the chain of command for Eggman's army. There's a large-scale troop presence, suspiciously large for a place with no strategic value.
I can't imagine the doctor would do something like that without reason.
No kidding. And there's a rumor going around that old rotten Eggman has been developing some kind of new weapon. So...
Yeah. Looks like this won't be your garden variety recon mission.
Do it to it, Shadow. Omega went on ahead of you, so you can link up with him on site.
I'm more than enough on my own. I'll handle things my way.
Omega said the same thing. You two go together like chili and hot dogs.
Cut the chatter. I'm on my way.
Alright, so for those who don't know, episode Shadow is a prequel to the events of Sonic Forces. So this is a month before Eggman took over the world and defeated Sonic. So let's go ahead and get started with the first level of episode Shadow, Enemy Territory. Alright, let's do it.
Territory. Keep going, Shadow.
Got it.
Alright, so this is the first time you could play as Shadow in like 11 years, so it's crazy. The last game you could play as Shadow in was Sonic 06, a mainline Sonic games, by the way, not like spin-offs like All-Stars Racing and All-Stars Racing Transformed and games like Sonic Rivals and stuff like that. So yeah, it's quite crazy that we've gone that long without playing as Shadow, so yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this. This is basically Sunset Heights with a different coat of paint, specifically for,
What's going on?
what is it? Specifically for Shadow. You can't play as Sonic in these levels, so that's interesting. So yeah, like I said before, it is a prequel to Tale, so this is supposed to reveal backstory of Infinite and stuff like that. Okay. I'm not doing too well around here, but I'll still try. Oh dear me. Okay. Seems like something bad happened where Omega is, so we ought to go check it out. And that was the end of the level right there. That was the end of enemy territory. So, yeah, a little short, not gonna lie. It is free DLC, by the way, though, so can't expect too much, I guess.
The world's most powerful robot is no more a challenge than crab meat. As I suspected, this power is without peer. It is the ultimate strength. Ah, and still more wonderful. A not-so-tall, dark, and brooding guest has arrived. I've been waiting for you, Shadow.
Tell me what you did to Omega.
Weaklings like him are of no consequence. Come now, Shadow. A long-awaited reunion, and still you spout such nonsense.
I don't know you. And the only thing of no consequence around here is that big mouth of yours.
Oh, I suppose you would think so. Oh, yes. I am Infinite. You say you do not know me, and yet I remember you so very well. To you, it was simply another in a long list of Eggman bases you tore down without a second thought.
So now we're going through a prequel of a prequel. Oh dear, this is gonna get confusing really fast. But this happened a month ago before enemy territory just happened. So let's get through it. Eggman's facility. It appears we are raiding Eggman's base.
Enter the facility. Defense Squad Jackal has already been completely annihilated. All available troops, intercept that blasted hedgehog by any means necessary.
Appears that Squad Jackal has been wiped out, so Shadow is now going to wipe out Eggman's army again. Let's do it.
The defense squad. Shadow.
Should have hired some defense squads for the defense squad. Hey, Doctor.
Probably so, Shadow. So, let's go ahead and keep getting through this.
Computer running analyses in the core is invaluable. One of you idiots, stop that hedgehog now!
Okay, Eggman's serious about stopping Shadow, that's for sure. Oh dear, I don't know why that hit me. Alright, let's get... Alright, there we go. Alright, we're almost done.
At least the analysis of the stone was completed yesterday. But no! I still can't let this facility be destroyed. Is there anyone left out there?
Alright, that was a bit of a clutch save we did there. I'm surprised we even survived at all. Ooh, taking a lower route. That's not how I usually go, but oh well. There we go, that was it. That was Eggman's facility. Really short level and a copy of Aqua Base. Sorry, what was it? Aqua Road? Aqua Road, yeah.
Hey, you! You know you can hear me. You're captain of Squad Jackal, aren't you? Your squad was useless. Go clean up their mess already!
Yeah, I got it. You destroyed my squad. I'll show you why they call me the ultimate mercenary. Take this! What?
Worthless. Don't show your pathetic face around me ever again.
shaking. Me? Me? Afraid? Pathetic? Me? He's calling me weak? No, I am not weak. I'm not. I'm not weak. I am not weak. That day, I gave up my own unsightly face. I let go of the old me, the one that was so weak, so that I could become stronger. And then, at last, I obtained the power. The power to make all yield to my will. I was reborn! I've only become what I am because of you. Yet you don't remember. But I suppose that's the way it goes. It simply means that the old me was too weak, too pathetic to remember. And now you've become nothing more than an insect, waiting to be crushed underfoot. Thanks to this limitless power I have obtained, I have become unstoppable. Take this!
Okay, now this is getting really confusing because then now we're back to 1 month before Eggman took over the world. Interesting. I like how simplistic this plot is. But anyway, this is the last stage of the episode Shadow DLC, which is virtual reality. Interesting level. It's probably the hardest one in the game.
Shadow? Shadow? Shadow, do you read me?
That guy. What happened to Infinite?
Huh? What are you mumbling about, Shadow? You okay? Anybody home? You're going to pick up Omega. He was destroyed 3 months ago, remember? Get it together.
So apparently Shadow is going insane here, as he is stuck in virtual reality, which is this stage, and apparently it's in Green Hill.
Omega was destroyed. There's no sign of him here.
Sure seems that way. Probably because it never really happened.
What?
Affirmative. I have never known it to be defeated.
Omega?
I am not defeated. I am not weak. I am not weak. I am not weak. I am not weak. I am not weak.
What is this? My head.
Like seriously, Shadow is going insane. However, that is the end of the level right there. Yeah, another short level. That's probably one of the hardest levels in the game right there to get S rank on. I think I got S rank because, I mean, I'm pretty sure I did pretty well. Oh, it was so close. Look at that. It was like really, really close.
Where? I'm back here. No. Is this an illusion?
This is reality, Shadow. Your reality. I didn't expect to see you come back alive, but you must admit, it was a truly wonderful show, wasn't it? This power, before we've even tuned it, just as I thought, it is unrivaled. Not even Sonic will be able to stand against me now.
Sonic? What are you plotting? What is this? Stop! Where do you think you're going, Infinite?
Shadow? Shadow! Finally, the connection's back. What are you doing?
Rouge?
Forget it. Get away from there as soon as you can. There are explosions going off all over. The facility's about to collapse.
Withdrawing now. What's the meaning of all this? Rouge, are you telling me the truth?
What's the point of lying about it? Eggman got a beat on Sonic and mounted a massive assault. I mean, sure, A for effort, but it's nothing to worry about. We've got the advantage now. Sonic is there too, so I don't think it's a big enough deal for you to head out.
Not even Sonic will be able to stand against me now.
I can't imagine the Doctor would do something like that without...
Shadow! This is not good. Hurry! Get over there!
What is it, Rouge? What happened?
Is everyone okay?
We are, thanks to you. Cutting it kind of close, though, pal.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I roll. Okay, let's finish this, Eggman.
It will be your finish, Sonic. Behold the power of my ultimate masterpiece!
Huh? Shadow, it's you? Zavok? Metal? Chaos? Huh?
Whoa, this guy is faster than Sonic! No, wait! It's something else. Gotta scan him and figure this out.
What are you? How are you doing? Go!
Nice.
Tails? I need to know what's going on with this guy.
I'm trying, Sonic, but these readings are all messed up. They don't make any sense.
Go! Running out of time here, Tails! Go!
Sonic!
And then what happened next was the entire playthrough we just did. So yeah, that was it. That was it for episode Shadow. And yeah, honestly, Infinite's backstory is a little bit lackluster in my opinion. I mean, seriously, he got beaten up by Shadow. Okay, let's put on a mask. Boom, there's his backstory. But yeah, that was Sonic Forces. The main game. Thanks for sticking through the whole adventure if you guys watched this entire thing. Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with redoing this because, you know, I wasn't very proud of my first playthrough of the game, so I decided, you know what, let's play through the entire game again with, you know, better quality, better commentary, all that stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll keep you guys posted with that. Sorry, I had trouble speaking. I'll keep you guys posted with more uploads soon. As always, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.